Ladies and gentlemen, this is a police message. If you're not exercising or doing any essential shopping, please go home.
Has defied the Prime Minister's advice to stay at home. He's brought his 92-year-old mum out for a walk. So you don't see anything wrong with coming out to the park on a day like this?
Not really. I mean, it's a wide open space. I hardly think it's a risk.
The Health Secretary has criticised people sunbathing in parks and has warned that the government will ban outdoor exercise if their advice continues to be ignored.
Well, if I go to do my exercise, my hobby, for a couple of hours or something, and I'm going on my own, it should be all right.
Whilst filming, we saw police issuing fines to those flouting social distancing guidelines.
If people don't follow these rules, it won't just be parks that will be closed, it will be exercising outside that will be banned full stop. And that would be a truly horrendous place for all of us to be. So we have to focus on this small minority of people who are just not doing the right thing.
We are fast approaching what experts believe is the peak of the virus here in the UK, at a time when risks shouldn't be taken. As it stands, the UK hasn't seen strict measures imposed by other European countries, but that could change. The drivers' union is calling for transport workers to get protective equipment.
Many of our bus workers live with dependents that are ill. Many of our bus workers themselves have underlying health issues. There are people out there that are using the buses to really consider whether they need to use the bus or not.
Experts say the future of the virus is in our hands.
Now ministers and officials are considering plans to go further.
If you're going to do it, there's a strong argument for doing it everywhere at the same time.
People must take instructions seriously. Ministers have vowed to do whatever it takes to beat this virus. The reality of that message may be far tougher than any expected.
So when we don't adhere to this, we're actually putting lots of people at risk.
It is a haunting and now familiar sight. Refrigerator trucks to carry bodies lined up outside hospitals in New York, 7 days a week.
I really admire our colleagues on the front lines that are dealing with the patients that are coming in with the COVID-19. They're triaging them, they're managing them, they're treating them. But I think people also need to realize that there's another front to this war, and that's the front with the dead.
It's not just the sheer number of the dead they're struggling with. It's also trying to find a new way of communicating with relatives.
It's always hard working with the families at this point in time, but even more so now when you know, they're not able to see their loved ones in their last moments.
Offering them a chance to see those they've lost using video calls.
This time it was a FaceTime. So I did first let her see me, explain, you know, what she's going to see, asking her if it's okay that she's, you know, are you able to see this? You know, because we couldn't keep it the way we normally do as far as, you know, having sheets, and it was a body bag and you're seeing her face. So that was difficult.
To look at their loved one on FaceTime.
I'm not gonna lie, I cried. It was tough.
We all wanna make our place in this world. We all want our voices to be heard. Everyone wants a chance to be someone. We all have dreams we need to dream, but sweeter than every star you can reach is when you reach and find you found someone. You'll hold this world's most priceless thing, the greatest gift this life can bring. If you can look back and know you were loved, you were loved by someone, touched by someone, held by someone, meant something to someone, love somebody, touch somebody's heart along the way. You can look back and say, you were loved. You can have diamonds in your head, have on the ring in the lead. Without love, do you really have a thing? When someone cares that you're alive, when someone finds